Pakistan Today, 20th of February 2024, Special Envoy of China for Afghan Affairs, the United States, defrost assets donated by the United States to Afghanistan. The United States suspended funds donated to Afghanistan by the United States following the Taliban's takeover. Yue Xiaoyong, China's special envoy on Afghan affairs, reiterated his call for the United States to rescind its unilateral sanctions and unfreeze Afghanistan's $7 billion worth of assets abroad. Yue emphasized in a Tuesday interview with the Global Times that Washington's aid plan for Afghanistan is superficial and implored the United States to stop evading the country's actual challenges. Yue's remarks were made following the conclusion of a two-day international conference on Afghanistan in Doha, the capital of Qatar, on Monday. At the meeting, international envoys to Afghanistan and member states of the United Nations convened to deliberate on a wide range of challenges Afghanistan is currently confronting. In addition to the United States, China, and Russia, representatives from over 20 countries and international organizations attended the meeting presided over by United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres. In Afghanistan, the de facto government, the Taliban, was not present. The UN chief stated that the Taliban authorities' requirements for attendance at the meeting were inadmissible. Yue, an attendee at the meeting, expressed regret to the Global Times on Tuesday regarding the failure to establish a dialogue with Taliban authorities thus far in the current year. However, the conference brought together delegates from those nations to discuss strategies for addressing Afghanistan-related concerns. Yue added that the agenda also included matters of international importance, such as combating terrorism and preventing Afghanistan from becoming a breeding ground for extremism. As it is vital for the security of China's border, eradicating the menace of terrorism in Afghanistan has always been a top priority for China. The envoy noted that, as a result, they are content that the matter of counterterrorism has garnered increased focus at this time. After the two-day Doha meeting, international representatives reached a consensus on several crucial Afghanistan-related issues on Monday, according to Guterres. However, obstacles remain. One aspect is that Afghanistan continues to be governed by a government that lacks international recognition and is not integrated into the global economy and institutions in many respects, he stated. On the contrary, Guterres asserts that a widespread global perception exists regarding the decline of human rights in the nation, specifically about the plight of women and girls. According to Yue, China has emphasized that Afghanistan, among other things, must address the demands of international society for moderate governance and the protection of women's rights. Yue noted, however, I believe the initial step ought to be to engage in dialogue. Additionally, Yue reiterated the demand that the United States remove the $7 billion in frozen assets of Afghanistan abroad and revoke its unilateral sanctions. Yue stated that the $3.5 billion aid fund established by the United States for Afghanistan has been of little assistance to the country thus far. Yue stated, with any luck, the United States will stop making excuses and begin confronting the genuine challenges that Afghanistan is facing. He added that the unfreezing of the assets could assist the Afghan people in achieving lasting peace, stability, and security and in reconstructing their country. The transfer of $3.5 billion in Afghan central bank assets to a new trust fund based in Switzerland, which will be shielded from the Taliban and used to stabilize Afghanistan's economy, was announced by the United States in September 2022. In October 2023, an article from The Diplomat stated that no disbursements have been executed despite the passage of over a year since the fund's establishment. China, on the other hand, has contributed significantly to the reconstruction of the war-ravaged nation. China issued an 11-point paper in April 2023 that detailed its position regarding the Afghan issue. Furthermore, China has been present at the 4 foreign ministers' conferences involving Afghanistan's neighbors. Yue stated that the United Nations had lauded diplomatic initiatives such as meetings of foreign ministers among Afghanistan's neighbors and that these endeavors have been instrumental in resolving several of the country's challenges. China is prepared to collaborate with the international community to facilitate reconstruction and promote peace and stability in Afghanistan. This commitment is founded upon dialogue, contact, and mutual respect. Yue noted that this strategy contributes to global development, strength, and harmony, and that many nations recognize its value.